The star of the famous TV show Yellowstone praised his co-star, saying that he is an extraordinary talent. Yellowstone gained huge attention from everyone across the globe, and today, we're going to tell you what Yellowstone star Gil Birmingham said on working with Kevin Costner. Keep watching till the end of this video because you don't want anything to be missed. They enjoy working together. Yellowstone stars Gil Birmingham and Kevin Costner may play ruthless adversaries on the show, but actually in real life, the two of them enjoy working together. Even though they get along while filming and on set, Birmingham likes to be respectful and give Costner his space. Birmingham understands the tremendous pressure put on Costner's shoulders as he carries the show. He explains that it can be really tiring to film every day as the lead of the show and having to deal with that particular workload. In an interview, he revealed how this affects his relationship with Kevin, saying, "I love working with Kevin Costner. The few scenes that I haven't had that many scenes with Kevin, but he's really a lot of fun to work with. He's a very intense individual. He's very prepared and he loves to rehearse. But carrying the lead of the show where you're working practically every single day is so exhausting. I just try to give the actors that got that kind of workload the space they need." Gil shared that Costner is a major leader and he has great respect and appreciation for him. He even added that Kevin was like a mentor to everyone on the sets. Kevin is an extraordinary talent. He has been for his whole career and it's not any different on our show. He's a major leader and we have such deep respect and appreciation for him. I think he's a mentor to everyone on our set. His vast experience and just his amazing presence, how he portrays John Dutton, we all learn something every day with him, Gil said. Speaking about the success of the show, Gil expressed appreciation not only for Kevin Costner, but for fans of the show as well. "We have just been watching it gather a fan base exponentially season after season until we became the #1 show on cable television. And we couldn't be more excited to have fans really connect to it and by word of mouth passed it on to so many of our loyal fans," Birmingham said. What's the drama behind the scenes? While part of Season 5 has already aired, the remaining episodes of Yellowstone are reportedly unable to film due to Costner being preoccupied with Horizon 2, a sequel to his upcoming passion project, the Western epic Horizon. With Costner focused elsewhere, it was reported that Sheridan is unsure how to proceed without a clear indication of when the leading star will be available, suggesting that the actor hasn't made himself available to the terms in his established contract. Is Kevin Costner really leaving the show? Whispers about him leaving Yellowstone date back to at least 2020, which is when Season 3 of the show started airing. In early February, it was reported that Taylor Sheridan and Paramount are making moves to end the current series, and what's more, there are also talks to start up a Yellowstone spin-off with Matthew McConaughey potentially starring in it. A Paramount Network spokesperson said, "Kevin Costner is a big part of Yellowstone, and we hope that's the case for a long time to come. Thanks to the brilliant mind of Taylor Sheridan, we are always working on franchise expansions of this incredible world he has built. Matthew McConaughey is a phenomenal talent with whom we'd love to partner." Costner previously said in an interview that what makes the show so successful is how it's intentional with its world building and character building. "I've always believed a good Western isn't always just rushing towards its gunfight. If you can create language and situations and then you end up at a gunfight, I think it can be an amazing movie or TV show. But I think if you're trying to get there so fast that you don't understand the people, or it's not complicated, then it's a problem," he said. Costner also said he returns often to the Western genre because he's intrigued by capturing the authenticity of what it took to come across the ocean to move west, where there was no law, there was no protection. He said, "To drag your wife and children and put them in imminent danger, people thirsted to have something of their own." Yellowstone star Wes Bentley offered his perspective on the drama regarding Costner's schedule and a speculated Season 5 filming delay. He said, "The news that comes out recently about the show is, it's above my pay grade. Different people making decisions. I know that they're still working things out with everyone to make sure we shoot. And I'm confident we will. We always have before. I think it's probably a bit of drama over nothing." When will Season 5 Part 2 be released? Yellowstone Season 5 Part 1 ended dangerously for the Dutton family. Rip and many of the other ranch hands make their way to the 4-6s in Texas to save their cattle, leaving Casey in charge of the ranch. Meanwhile, in a twist to Beth and Jamie's rivalry in Yellowstone, Jamie gets the upper hand when Beth confronts her about John's impeachment, as Jamie leaves Beth speechless by threatening to expose the train station. After Beth confronts her father about this, John finally explains the train station to Beth, who suggests taking Jamie there, with John's answer left uncertain. Anticipating his family's moves, Jamie gets help from Sarah Atwood, who convinces Jamie to hire assassins. Not hitmen, but professionals who can make it look like an accident instead of a killing. Yellowstone Season 5 Part 2 will be arriving soon. At least we hope. Though Yellowstone Season 5 Part 2 is yet to be assigned an official release date by Paramount, the network initially announced plans of releasing the 8-episode follow-up in the summer of 2023. It's currently unclear whether the reported Season 5 Part 2 filming delay could push the release window further back. Based on how the Yellowstone cast has responded to reports of behind-the-scenes drama and cancellation rumors, there's a chance the second part of Season 5 will be released as originally promised. What about the cast? Well, everyone in the main cast survived the finale of Yellowstone Season 5 Part 1. So John, Beth, Jamie, Casey, and Monica Dutton will be reprising their respective roles. The same will be true for Broken Rock Indian Reservation mainstays Chief Thomas Rainwater and Moe, as well as Dutton Ranch cowboys Rip Wheeler, Lloyd Pierce, and Carter. Governor Linnell Perry and Sarah Atwood will be returning as well, and with the Yellowstone Cowboys headed to the 4-6s, they are also bound to reunite with Jimmy. What's the plot for Part 2? Upon finding out about the train station, the first thing Beth does is to suggest to John that they need to kill Jamie, who in turn is conspiring with Sarah Atwood to make the first move. For the first time in the show, Yellowstone Season 5 Part 2 could see the Duttons fighting without Rip by their side as Rip leads the ranch hand's journey with the cattle to Texas, possibly connecting the main series to the 4-6's spin-offs. Meanwhile, with Jamie's impeachment attempt against John hanging over the governor's head, John's Dutton conversation easement plan for the ranch could get overtaken by Jamie and Sarah's scheme to commercialize the property. Broken Rock representatives Chief Thomas Rainwater, Moe, and Angela Blue Thunder could still turn the tide, depending on how the Duttons' plan could affect the federal government running a pipeline through the reservation. Given the air of finality in the events of Yellowstone Season 5 Part 1, Part 2 could even see the Duttons finally facing real repercussions for murdering not just wolves, but the countless people dumped at the train station. Is it really canceling? Despite all the behind-the-scenes Yellowstone drama, there's no indication that Paramount will be canceling one of the most popular television series in the history of neo-westerns. In fact, Sheridan has already said in past interviews that an ending is already in sight for the series, suggesting that Paramount and Sheridan already have plans for future seasons. Yellowstone star Cole Hauser, who plays Rip Wheeler, has also said Season 5 is not the last season, while a Paramount executive has confirmed that Sheridan is already busy writing Yellowstone Season 6. What do you think about Yellowstone? Do you think Season 5 is the last one? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below.